I pull up, roll the window down it. I pull up, roll the window down it. Yeah, I pull up, roll the window down it.
Baby, you don't know what you do to me. Between me and you, I feel like chemistry. I won't let no one come and take your place. Cause the love you give, you can't That's why I spend my life with you.
Hi, hotties, kettles, tea stirs. You're here for hot tea. All commentary is alleged, and in my opinion, this is for entertainment purposes only. Happy holidays, everyone. Be sure to head over to our website at www.h4ht.com and shop your holiday Buy Ho 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 merch, which is a limited edition holiday collection. You can use code H4HT for free shipping on all items, including the bundles, or you can use holiday sale, a single holiday mug. You can get it in winter green or Christmas red. And we also have our t-shirts and sweaters you can order today. And just to let you know, if you catch me on live, you can use the code NOWLIVE for 20% off of all items. This collection won't be available for long as it is limited edition, so take advantage of the sales today. Happy holidays, everyone. Enjoy your holidays, and remember, bye ho ho the haters away. Jump into what's been going on social media pertaining to Carlos and some of the things that he said in a recent interview in regards to his castmates calling him out or calling their managers out, and how he doesn't think that's going to go well for him. What I find to be interesting is there has been a repeated pattern of people calling Carlos King out, but it seems like the only person that has suffered consequences, or seemingly so, is Melody Cherie. Now, I could be wrong about this, but regardless, so is Carlos King making blatant threats about his cast members or to his cast members? What is it that he means when he keeps saying, I keep telling them it's not going to go well? It's almost as if he's threatening the people that he hires or his castmates to endure whatever it is that he throw at them. And if you call it out or if you bring awareness to it, he's going to do something to them. I don't know. That's how it seems to me. It's almost as if he's saying, oh, I keep telling them if they try to call me out on social media, I'm going to blast them on the screen, or I'm going to not give them camera time, or that's what it seems like to me. And I want y'all to get in the comment section and let me know what you think he means by that, because he recently did an interview, and I'm going to play that in this video, but he was basically stating that he tells his castmates, if you call your manager out or if you call your producers out on social media, it's not going to go well for you. And a lot of people thought he was talking about Melody Cherie, and I agree. He very much could be talking about Melody Cherie, but Aikisha has been very vocal recently about some of the things that has transpired when it comes to her in production, and he could very well be talking about her as well, because Aikisha seemingly called Carlos King out on their live just recently when he did the live with Nell Fletcher and Aikisha. And she also just recently took to social media, Twitter that is, to discuss her intro shot, and she was basically saying she was disappointed in producers. So we're going to go over that, but I think it's interesting how we didn't get that same warning when Mel's baby mama came out to basically blast that he was playing ball with Melody and everything was for clicks and views, or everything was for the show. And we also, in my opinion, and correct me if I'm wrong, didn't get this same threat from him when Nostradamus at the beginning of the season created a whole bunch of drama surrounding that damn silver ugly ass dress she was wearing. Because she too called out producers for, I guess, changing the colors of her dress. And that stirred up a lot of confusion because even though they like to say the millimeters are out of control, it was a lot of people in her comment section basically blaming Melody for the reason why her dress was changed, even though she was saying producers colored or changed the dress. So Aikisha comments over on Twitter because somebody took her intro video and they was like, Aikisha, please. And she says, I must say I'm very disappointed in whoever is responsible for this clip being chosen for my opening credits. I was actually joking and playing with the production team that I felt could be trusted as we searched for music to use during my time of filming. I never thought for once they would even consider using this for me. We did several different scenarios of model walking, serious to smile pose, and stylish directions for the best shots to be used as options. I expressed my disapproval when I saw this before shooting the reunion, and y'all, they already shot the reunion. And she also says, I was very clear I did not want this to be used. She also says, like most of you, watched this in embarrassment saying, what the hell was that? The text I received, very disappointed in the disrespect. So she's basically saying that Kingdom Reign Entertainment, the producers or whatever, allegedly disrespecting her as well. But it seems very on brand for Carlos King. And it seems Aikisha also threatened to quit the show, or she expressed that to Linnell Fletcher, and Nell, being shady and messy, called her out in front of Carlos King, and Nell just not a good friend. Because if she expressed that to you, why the fuck would you try to blast her in front of Carlos King? She clearly didn't want to tell him that in that moment, or was probably venting to your messy ass, which is why she continued the conversation and didn't address what Nell said.
I didn't think that Selena would be joining the cast as a Belle. I felt that she deserved to come on this season, and I said this to Gucci, to tell her side of the story, because it was kind of like incomplete. It's like, you know about Gucci, you know about JJ, you hear what's happening with the girls, but we never heard Selena's side. And just to be all the way transparent and honest, I didn't think she would ever come on as a Belle, because Carlos, you said she wouldn't be a Belle. That's what you. No, when that situation happened. I called.
You called me. You FaceTime me. Go ahead, y'all.
I FaceTime you because I wanted to make sure that Gucci and I were going to have a job after it had gone down. Yeah. So I was like, listen, this is what happened, da, da, da. And you were like, listen, Gucci is Gucci. You do not have to worry about her on any of my sets. Those were your exact words. So I'm going to tell you what I said. I said, I'm hearing what's going on. She's not a Belle. So therefore, if she won't be allowed to be around you guys while I figure this out. So that's what I said. Yeah.
Is that why you told me, Aikisha, you wasn't coming back to this shit?
Listen.
Aikisha said that to you now?
Yeah, she said she wasn't coming back.
That's crazy. Like, for me, I felt like.
Listen, I always tell the girls, and my girls are the reality girls, I always tell them, like, this is not going to end well for you. Yeah. Because to have an ego of this magnitude and this diva quality of being late, showing up when you feel like it, disrespecting the crew, talking to the producers any kind of way, shading your producers on social media.
What's crazy is everything he said in just this small time frame reminds me of Dusty Dan Trash Can Stan and Mel's baby mama, considering how disrespectful it's been reported that they've been to producers and unwilling to share. But it seems like Carlos King uses this for the people that are getting bullied or injustice being done onto them in these entertainment settings, and this is what he use or say to them in order to fall in line or allow us to film what we want, allow us to say what we want, put on for the show. And if you don't, or if you call me out for feeling some type of way, it's not going to go well for you. I don't know. That's how I interpret this, because we see Melody's situation. It seemed like as soon as she spoke about toxic leadership or toxic male leadership, Carlos King literally started to hit the gas with the narrative of Melody Cherie and the Melometers, the fan base, etc. But Mel's baby mama have not only called out Carlos King not once, not twice, not 3 times, but he's also threatened production. He's been violent to people in that space, right? Making the work environment unsafe for the castmates in production and the other people that work for OWN Network or Kingdom Reign Entertainment. And it seemed like, and he's also literally charged and convicted for revenge P or harassing communications, but it doesn't seem like he was doing anything about that. He was vocal about it. He spoke out about it. He didn't do anything in regards to that or in regards to it not going well for a cast member that's willing to commit that type of crime against another cast member. And even when it comes to Nostradamus, because I guess she was going back and forth at Melody when calling the producers out, it wasn't that big of a deal, or maybe, you know what I'm saying? But Nostradamus too called producers out. So I just don't get it. Y'all get in the comment section. Let me know what y'all think about these clips. Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, hit the post notification bell so y'all are up to date each and every time that I upload.
You don't like the way the episode aired, whatever the case may be, going against everybody around you, that's not going to end well for you. No. So
Which one of those shoes you're going to put your foot to kick Martell off your show? I will be addressing the Martell comment on my podcast tour with Melody. Don't worry. I'll address it on live in person. If you don't got your tickets, get them, baby. Me and Melody Cherie, January 21st. Okay? I'll be addressing Mr. Holt then.
I knew I recognized her. I remember I saw her before. Yeah.
Yes, and she does a lot of philanthropy in Africa and in the States, and she hangs out with some of the socialites in reality television. So that's why you guys may have seen her before. Shanita, who I know Shanita, you know, from back in the day. Shanita has a huge personality. Shanita used to be married to a football player, but they're now divorced. So currently, Shanita is single. She's not married.
Okay. I think Martell hit. I'm just saying. Like, if y'all looking for another cast member, Martell would hit it. I think he like climbing bitches. You know what I'm saying? I think she look like she tall, right? When I say big, she look like she tall, right? I'm saying I know Martell. Martell will climb her. What you gonna bring her on the show permanently because Shanita brings it, okay?
When you are in leadership roles, right, there are just certain things that you have to or should feel compelled to stay away from and not play in the mud with. Because all you're doing is adding more fuel to fire. But when you are in a leadership position or so-called leadership position or executive position, cleanser and mango, it's just certain things that you just supposed to like you don't talk about you don't talk about your people that's putting a check in your pocket. You don't. I ain't never seen, I'm just gonna be honest, I've never seen the owner of I've never witnessed, what'd you say, Corey? I've never seen the owner of 7th Avenue talk about the people who's putting money in our pockets, the people who are part of this team, the people who make the wheels turn. What I look like getting up here talking about Lauren. Now I do get with it, but that and then want her to still show up to work the next day. Okay? What I look like doing that? Why would I do that? Why would I do that? That's like, there are people who are on a path of self-destruction, and that's all they know is self-destruction. It ain't nobody doing it to you. It ain't nobody forcing you nothing. You are self-destructing yourself. Okay? Somebody said toxic leadership. That part. I'm not impressed at all by people who all of a sudden have a voice when it comes to stuff
that doesn't matter. But when it did matter, you didn't have a voice. Stay in your silent mode. Stay in that. You know what I'm saying? Stay in that. Stay in the same way you've been silent on things that matter. We the people would love for you to be silent now. Okay? Like, because we're tired. We're tired. And it was said before, but I don't think people really heard it. I don't think people caught it all the way. But when people are sending you to go against a person because you feel like, oh, they the star of the show, if you go against them, you'll get some more airtime. You'll get some more, you'll hit the blogs, baby. This is who you need to go against. You need to go against Melody. Go against the star of the show. Now, that's one thing whenever you have cast members talking amongst themselves saying that. But when you have people in these supposed leadership roles saying it and doing it, that's just ridiculous. It's ridiculous. And the thing is, like I said, I'm not ever gonna be broken by it whatsoever. So you might as well stop. I thank God for the people that He has revealed to me, even before full revelations came out publicly, where everybody it's very, very obvious, people can see it. God had already revealed it to me, and I thank God for that. Elaine, I know you're probably watching, or they're gonna go back and tell you, so I'm gonna call your name out. Elaine, sweetie, listen. What I recommend is don't allow nobody to be using you. Don't do that. Because see, what you give on the internet is very different from what you give on my private phone line. And it's kind of weird. What's wrong with you, Lauren? Yeah, Lauren over there folding out tight. Don't do that. Don't allow nobody. Because here's the thing, I don't know when mess all of a sudden became super cute, especially whenever you that's why I said, y'all, the Lord gotta have some other elders out here, because ain't no way in hell these is them. It just ain't no way these are the elders that we learned about in Bible study and in Bible school. Ain't no way. It just can't be. It's not possible. It's just not possible. The elders supposed to come and help calm down confusion amongst the young folks, not add to it. I don't be putting my mouth on these folks. I don't be checking for them. I be doing my business, handling work, making connections, doing what I do. Now, just August 12th, now, Missy Lane, now you called me at 7:30 a.m., August 12th. I didn't answer. So you said, hey, lady, what's up? I was just calling to check in. Give me a call when you get a free moment. Thank you. Bye-bye. So I didn't respond to that because I didn't feel like it was sincere. Because when I look at your antics on the internet, it's totally different. And I just didn't feel like it was sincere. And let me be clear, I'm not saying you're a bad person. I'm not saying that. But I do believe, like the Bible says, you know a tree by the fruit that it bears. And, well, you can be some travel bags. And if you're always spewing out evil and hate out your mouth all the time, then I'll have no choice but to know a tree by the fruit. Know a tree by the fruit that it bears. And some of the stuff that has been said, y'all, this stuff is disgusting. Even recommending Elaine that my ex sleep with my friend Shanita, that's insane. Or hook them up, that's insane. That's out of order, girl, and you know it. Girl, you know that's out of order. Because if somebody said that about your situation and they don't need to go hook up with your friend, you would be like, you know that's out of order. So I want us to get to a place, man. It's like we just live in a world now where we look at wrong is right and right is wrong. Evil is good and good is evil. It's just backwards. It's just backwards.